welcome back to the channel. So I just received my pre-loved Speedy 30 in the Monogram print, and this video I am going to be cleaning it up. I will be using Brasso. I will be using Q-tips. I have baby wipes that are alcohol free, and then I have this Bic 4 leather conditioner. I've used all of these products before on my other Louis Vuittons. So this is a 2003 Speedy Monogram, and like I said, I just received it. It's in a pretty good condition, and you can see the golden patina, honey patina here. I'm just gonna go over, clean the bag, clean the interior a little bit as well, and then go from there. So I'm gonna remove this tab here because the bag is mine. I'm not gonna return it because I'm gonna have music in the background playing while I clean this baby up. So I will do some before and afters as well. But without further ado, let's get into cleaning this beauty up. All right, so cleaned it up a bit. Like I said, I used baby wipes, alcohol-free for the canvas, and it didn't seem too dirty. I didn't get a lot of like residue or, you know, from the wipes. And then I also cleaned the interior with a wipe as well, and it was a little dirty inside, normal. And then I used the leather conditioner for the handles, obviously, and then all the leather parts of the bag, the piping along the bag as well. And it definitely feels conditioned. It feels nice and smooth. And then I even conditioned the inside here along with the bottom, cleaned up the rivets, I believe these are called. And then you can see here there's still some green tarnishing from, you know, being a 22-year-old bag, but honestly, for the first time cleaning it, I believe it looks really good. And then all the Brasso worked really well. I didn't use it a lot on, actually I need to do the zipper yet, but that'll happen in a moment. And then I used it on the front here. Definitely shined it up a bit there as well. Now there is a lot of scratching along the zipper pull here, and the Brasso is not going to obviously take that out. And the same with the little handles here. I got Brasso on my finger now. Same with here. The Brasso didn't really work too much on that part of the bag, but again, it's just regular scratching from wear and tear. The tab looks so nice now, nice and golden honey patina. Very happy with the first clean of it, and I definitely want to stuff this bag overnight, like super stuff it, because whoever had this prior must have just kind of smashed it, because you can see here how quickly it smashes in. Like it needs to be, you know, stretched out here a little bit, just kind of back to its form. But again, for a 22-year-old bag, it's not in bad condition in my opinion, and nice and smushy. I'm so excited. I can't wait to use it. Again, the 30 is such a good size. I love it. Sorry, I'm gonna cut off the video, but super excited with that. That's my first cleaning, my first go around, and then I'll do another video of what's in my bag, how I like it. And I mean, I know I'm gonna like it. I had this 25 and then also the 35, the Damier Abine. That was my first bag. I got the Neverfull, and then I switched it out quick with the Damier Abine for the 35. I had that for a while and then eventually got rid of it. But Speedy is such a staple in my opinion. I love it. So if you can get your hands on one pre-loved or new, definitely recommend it. I think it's a timeless bag, casual, dress it up, love it. So that's my Speedy 30 in the Monogram canvas. All right, it is the next day. I actually just went over some of the leather, and then also, or all of the leather minus the piping, and then I went over the canvas again, and definitely picked up some more residue. I did clean the zipper area with Brasso yesterday, and then I just went over, let me try to close this with one hand. I went over the outside of the zipper with a wipe too, because with Brasso it's hard not to get Brasso along this part here. So I got all of that out. Again, I just went over a wipe over the leather again, so it's a little more golden currently because of getting a wipe on it, but honestly I'm very happy with how it looks. It's nice and cleaned up, and then, you know, over time I will clean it again. Probably clean it like once a month, give or take, depending on how often I use this bag. But all in all, very happy with how the cleaning portion turned out. Definitely brightened up the brass with the brasso really nicely. And then the handles cleaned up very nicely. Everything looks good in my opinion for being 22 years old, and very happy with it. So thanks for watching, you guys. And I definitely have this bad boy stuffed with items already because I did use it already yesterday, and I just love it so far. So definitely happy with this purchase from Fashion File, and highly recommend it. All right, thanks for watching.